Ever since blacks were brought to America in slavery, we have needed black and white people to work together to bring about freedom and civil rights for us. When we say Black Lives Matter, we are asking for all races to help stop racism and police brutality that still continues to take place against minorities and specifically black Americans. Whether black or white, if for justice you fight, holla Black Lives Matter. Regardless of color, let's love one another. Holla Black Lives Matter. We believe that all lives matter as a matter of fact, but you're killing so many more Americans that are black. This is for the Caucasian, Asian, black and Blasian, biracial, join hands and raise 'em. Latino Hispanic, policeman don't panic. Jewish, Irish, equality, I wish. European, African, let's talk about what's happening. It seems to be open season on our black men. We're losing our brothers, sons, and fathers. So many suffering sisters, mothers, and daughters. A small percent, but more than 2 times likely to get shot. Even with our hands up and unarmed, it don't stop. Black on black violence must cease, but at least it would decrease if we thought we could get peace from the police. But who do you call when those sworn to protect you, neglect you, suspect you, harass you when they pass you? The bad weeds need to be pulled, hard press them, and then make it harder for the good and blue. God bless them. If they murder us, we must fuss just to get just us. But they still don't go to jail. Why? 'Cause it's just us. Whether black or white, if for justice you fight, holla Black Lives Matter. Regardless of color, let's love one another. Holla Black Lives Matter. Have we changed anything since Rodney King? Even with videotape, justice seems to escape. This is a problem for the masses, not just hood Americans. Don't just look past us, we need good Samaritans. We're down on our knees, begging you please, stop smoking us and choking us. We can't breathe. No more, we say no more police brutality. Address the problem, let's solve them. Make justice reality. Is it too scary for me to have a license to carry? We're not in your utopia because of male negrophobia. But from what I hear, perfect love casts out that fear. When you meet us, greet us. Don't treat us like an old brute. And when we put our hands up, please don't shoot. We want to get home to our families just like you. We are outraged, protesting for justice, dignity, and RESPECT. Don't be quick to pull the trigger. I'm not going to say it, but you know exactly what I mean. Tamir Rice didn't even get to C-13. Eric, Walter, and Akai didn't deserve to die. Charles Kinsey, thank God he's alive. Would you believe this stuff happens if you didn't see it with your own eyes? Mistakes at stake make living in this land rough. Instead of first aid us, they degrade us with handcuffs. Because of who we are, we can't get CPR. Imagine those who go through this racism hell alone. No complaint given weight without proof from a cell phone. Better keep it charged with space just in case. We can't accept Alton and Philando as the norm. We won't be quiet. We need collaborative reform. No time to mention everyone in one song. Unfortunately, the list is just too long. It'll be a while before it possibly goes to trial. Meanwhile, there's no dad for my child. And as my fam grieve, you're rewarded with paid leave. But with no indictment, a trial will never happen. Protesters ignited, but I'm just another black man. Whether black or white, if for justice you fight, holla Black Lives Matter. Regardless of color, let's love one another. Holla Black Lives Matter. Wonder why African Americans are still behind? Events like Black Wall Street, they didn't want it publicized. In Tulsa, 1921, a black community thrived. Surrounding whites got jealous and were deputized. Burned over 1,200 homes and took over 300 black lives. Wonder why black Americans struggle in education? Even in the 70s, you had segregation. Jim Crow and black codes are not that old. It was not long ago. My parents went through hell. They're still alive to tell. They remember it well. We need to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. A female was abused, but I didn't defend her. I thought, that's not my problem. That's not my gender. LGBT murdered. And I had nothing to say because I wasn't bisexual or gay. Black men murdered with an officer's gun. I didn't do anything because I wasn't one. Then I needed justice, but I got none. Until we all get justice, our work's not done. We're a nation under God. Let's act like one.